Please consider supporting our channel by liking this video and subscribing for more content. The Cursed Confinement, trapped in Isabella's embrace. Once upon a time, in a small town, 5 adventurous high school students named Alex, Emily, Ryan, Jessica, and David decided to visit a notorious haunted house to capture a spine-chilling experience for their YouTube channel. The house had a dark history, believed to be haunted by the ghost of a young woman who met a tragic end many years ago. Armed with cameras, flashlights, and nerves of steel, the group stepped cautiously into the decrepit house. The air was heavy with an eerie silence, broken only by the creaking of floorboards beneath their feet. As they explored the dimly lit rooms, shadows danced on the peeling wallpaper, giving an ominous feel to the atmosphere. With each passing minute, the temperature dropped, and a sense of foreboding engulfed the group. Whispers echoed through the corridors, as if the walls themselves held secrets they were unwilling to reveal. Despite their growing unease, the thrill of capturing paranormal evidence pushed them forward. As they reached the upper floor, Alex, the group's fearless leader, decided to split them into pairs. Emily and Ryan ventured into one room, while Jessica and David explored another, leaving Alex alone to investigate the hallway. The flickering candlelight cast sinister shadows on the walls, and the air grew thick with a palpable tension. Suddenly, a chilling breeze swept through the hallway, extinguishing the candle in Alex's hand. Panic set in as darkness enveloped the group. Each of them fumbled for their flashlights, desperately trying to illuminate their surroundings. But when the beams of light cut through the blackness, they were met with a horrifying sight. The ghostly figure of a young woman materialized before them, her spectral form glowing with an ethereal light. Her eyes, filled with sorrow and rage, pierced through their souls. The malevolent presence emanating from her sent shivers down their spines. As the ghostly apparition approached, the group tried to flee, but the doors slammed shut, trapping them inside the haunted house. Their screams echoed through the empty halls, unheard by anyone but the vengeful spirit. One by one, they fell victim to the ghost's wrath, their terrified cries silenced forever. In the end, a grim silence settled over the haunted house, and the malevolent spirit claimed her final victims. The tragedy of the 5 high school students would be forever etched into the annals of the town's haunted folklore, a chilling reminder of the dangers lurking within the darkness. And so, the haunted house stood as a grim testament to the power of the supernatural, forever drawing unsuspecting souls into its clutches, destined to meet the same horrifying fate as those who came before them. The tale of the female ghost and the ill-fated high school students would continue to haunt the town for generations to come, a chilling reminder that some secrets are better left undisturbed in the depths of darkness. The haunted house had a tragic history that contributed to its reputation as a place of paranormal activity. Legend had it that many years ago, a young woman named Isabella resided in the house with her family. Isabella was known for her beauty and kind-hearted nature, and she was adored by everyone in the town. However, dark forces were at play within the walls of the house. Isabella's father, a wealthy and influential man, had made a deal with a malevolent entity in exchange for his family's prosperity. Unbeknownst to Isabella, her father's actions had unleashed a curse upon their home. As time went on, the curse began to consume the family. Strange occurrences plagued the house, and Isabella's once loving family became tormented by malevolent spirits. Trapped within the confines of the haunted house, Isabella's family members suffered a series of tragic and untimely deaths. Isabella, oblivious to the true nature of the curse, remained in the house, hoping to uncover the truth and put an end to the torment that had befallen her loved ones. She delved into forbidden knowledge, researching ancient rituals and occult practices in a desperate attempt to break the curse. In her pursuit of answers, Isabella discovered a ritual that promised to banish the malevolent spirits and free her family from their torment. With hope in her heart and determination in her eyes, she performed the ritual within the haunted house, unaware of the dire consequences that awaited her. The ritual, however, went awry. Instead of banishing the spirits, it unleashed an even greater darkness upon the house. Isabella's spirit became forever trapped within the walls, her soul bound to the place she had once called home. Consumed by grief, anger, and a thirst for revenge, Isabella's ghost became the very embodiment of the curse that had plagued her family. From that day forward, the haunted house became a place of dread, attracting thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators who sought to unravel its mysteries. Many who ventured inside believed they could confront the vengeful spirit and put her to rest, but none succeeded. The house became a graveyard for souls, each one falling victim to Isabella's wrath. And so, the tragic history of the haunted house was one of a cursed family, a desperate search for answers, and a young woman's transformation into a vengeful spirit. Isabella's ghost would forever haunt the house, her presence serving as a chilling reminder of the consequences that befall those who dare to disturb the restless spirits of the past. In the moonlit night, 3 curious and thrill-seeking girls named Lily, Sophia, and Mia decided to venture into the infamous haunted house. Armed with a Ouija board, they hoped to communicate with the spirit of Isabella and uncover the secrets that shrouded the house. As they entered the decrepit building, the air grew heavy with anticipation. The girls found themselves in a dimly lit room, surrounded by decaying furniture and an eerie silence that sent shivers down their spines. With trembling hands, they placed their fingers on the planchette, ready to summon Isabella's spirit. As they asked their first question, a chilling breeze swept through the room, and the planchette began to move beneath their fingertips. The girls exchanged nervous glances, their hearts pounding with a mix of excitement and fear. The spirit of Isabella, trapped in the house for eternity, responded to their inquiries. Through the Ouija board, she revealed fragments of her tragic tale, her words filled with anguish and longing. The girls were both captivated and terrified by the ghostly presence they had summoned. However, as their session continued, the atmosphere shifted. Isabella's spirit grew restless and malevolent. Her responses turned menacing, filled with promises of doom and revenge. The room became colder, and the girls felt an invisible force tightening around them. In a panic, Lily, Sophia, and Mia tried to end the session and flee the house. But as they made their way to the exit, the doors slammed shut, trapping them inside. Terrified, they found themselves separated in the labyrinthine corridors of the haunted house. Desperate to escape, the girls called out to each other, their voices swallowed by the oppressive darkness. Mia, fueled by adrenaline and fear, stumbled upon a hidden passage and managed to find her way out of the house. She emerged, gasping for breath, into the safety of the outside world. However, the traumatizing events she had witnessed within the haunted house had taken a toll on Mia's mind. Haunted by the ghostly apparition of Isabella and the disappearance of her friends, she was consumed by paranoia and fear. Mia's mental state deteriorated to the point where she was eventually committed to a mental hospital, forever marked by the horrors she had experienced. Lily and Sophia, on the other hand, were never seen again. Their fate remained a mystery, leaving a haunting void in the hearts of their loved ones. The town whispered of their disappearance, attributing it to the vengeful spirit of Isabella, who had claimed their souls as her own. And so, the tale of the 3 girls who dared to play with a Ouija board in the haunted house ended in tragedy. Mia survived, but her mind was shattered by the encounter with Isabella's ghost. The whereabouts of Lily and Sophia remained unknown, forever entwined with the secrets of the haunted house and the spirit that dwelled within its walls. After the chilling incident involving the 3 girls and the malevolent spirit of Isabella, the haunted house took on an even darker reputation. The town's residents became even more wary of the place, and stories of its paranormal activity spread like wildfire. Local authorities, concerned for public safety, decided to take action. They cordoned off the haunted house, declaring it off-limits to the public. Warning signs were erected, cautioning against trespassing and emphasizing the dangers within. Efforts were made to investigate the house and understand the supernatural phenomena that plagued it. Paranormal experts, ghost hunters, and investigators were drawn to the site, hoping to unravel the mysteries that lay within its walls. However, most encounters ended in failure, as the malevolent spirit of Isabella proved to be fiercely resistant to any attempts at exorcism or removal. Over time, the haunted house became a subject of urban legends and cautionary tales, passed down from generation to generation. Its notoriety attracted thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts, but most were deterred by the warnings and the tragic stories associated with the place. The town eventually considered demolishing the haunted house, hoping that razing the structure would put an end to the supernatural occurrences. However, each attempt was met with unexplained setbacks and strange accidents, leading some to believe that the spirit of Isabella was fiercely protecting her domain. Ultimately, the haunted house stood as a grim reminder of the tragic events that had unfolded within its walls. It became a place of fascination for those curious about the supernatural, but it remained inaccessible and preserved as a haunting relic of the past. The memory of the three girls and the ghostly presence of Isabella would forever haunt the town, ensuring that the haunted house remained a dark enigma, forever whispering its secrets to those who dare to listen. Help us reach a wider audience by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your support goes a long way in helping us create more awesome videos.